Salon owners sometimes ask my opinion as to whether or not they should open a second salon. I usually point out that a mistake salon owners often make is assuming that just because they may have one successful business is that it automatically means that they have the magic touch and that the obvious next step is to open a second location. I'm certainly not saying don't open another salon. I'm just saying that 2 salons is a very different proposition to only having one. Think about it. The only time that you double the size of your business is when you go from 1 salon to 2. When and if you go from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, the business isn't doubling in size. So if opening a second salon is something that you're considering, be in no doubt that it is a very big step. And for many people, it doesn't work out the way that they planned. Typically, the success of a single salon business is usually due to the fact that the owner is there. They're working long hours. They're usually behind the chair, seeing clients. Usually, the culture of the salon is established and reinforced merely by the owner's presence and the fact that every operational decision goes through them. Often the salon owner underestimates just how much their physical presence ensures that everything runs smoothly. But if you decide to expand to a second location, obviously as owner, you can only be in one place at a time. And so the challenge is not ending up with 2 half salons. For the owner, the key to successfully running multiple salon locations is effective managers, systems, and delegating. First, let's talk about the need for effective managers. People need managing. We are in the people business, and if you don't have effective and reliable leadership in each location, then that responsibility falls back on you. So as the owner, if you choose to expand, then your job is to make sure that you've replicated the role of manager or team leader in each location. Secondly, let's talk about salon systems. When you have one successful salon, it's usually because you are the system, and everything either goes through you or at very least has your watchful eye cast over it. So, if you are to open additional salons, the success is dependent on getting everything out of your head and onto paper, because if it's not written down, then it isn't a system. Thirdly, once you have these effective managers and salon systems in place, you need to be prepared to let go of trying to do everything yourself and instead delegate and trust others to fulfill their role. Will they do everything exactly as you would? No. Will they make mistakes? Of course they will. Is your way always going to be the best way? No. Do they need to learn some things the hard way? Definitely. Will everything run smoothly without you? No. Will you learn a lot in the process? You bet. So is it worth doing? Well, for some people, yes, but for others, no. Only you can decide if you have what it takes and are prepared to put the work in to make it happen. So thanks for watching. If you're looking for help running your salon business, head on over to growmysalonbusiness.com, where you can catch our weekly podcast featuring some of the brightest and most creative minds in the industry today, as well as our best-selling books, our online courses, and some free resources.